How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, just before we get into the trades, I'd like to mention that I'm giving away 3 huge Wizard Westies when the channel hits 1,500 subscribers. If you want to enter, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and finally comment your gamer tag down below. It's literally that simple, and you could win yourself a free huge pet, so make sure to enter the giveaway. But without any more further ado, let's head straight into today's episode. Okay, so we are now on day 11 of trading from nothing all the way up to a Titanic pet in Pet Simulator 99, and at the end of the last episode we ended on 23.8 million diamonds, and that is exactly where we're at the moment. I do still have a few items that are stuck around in the inventory. Most of that is going to be within the huge turtle, which right now is worth about 170 million diamonds, and I haven't been able to sell it, so one of my main focuses is going to be trying to get rid of that huge pet in this episode. But for now I can't actually really get any of my items sold, so what I'm going to do is try and find something to buy so that I can still make a little bit of progress. And I've actually just found this booth where there are some Storm Dominuses being sold for pretty cheap, to be fair. They're valued at 4.9 million. I'm going to go ahead and pick up both of those, and I should be able to make just over $1 million profit on those items. And there is also another exclusive pet, this rainbow knife cat, which I'm going to be picking up as well for 15 million diamonds, which is pretty cheap. So that's decent, but we're now on like 200,000 diamonds. So I'm going to need to try and get some items sold. So what we're going to do is go ahead and list up the knife cat, trying to get 16.5 million diamonds for that. The Storm Dominus, I'm going to try and get 5 million each, but I guess we'll see how that goes. And finally, I am going to list the huge turtle at 175 million, but I'm definitely going to have to lower that price in the future because, yeah, nobody really wants it. I'm sort of hoping somebody rich will come along and just buy it, but yeah, for some reason, it just can't sell. Now, I did go AFK for a bit, and I was able to sell both of these Storm Dominus, getting 9.5 million diamonds back. Of course, there is a little bit of tax, but I think I've still made a good amount of profit on those items, so yeah, I'm happy with that. And a little bit later, I was able to sell one of my items from the last episode, getting rid of the Anime Agony for 14.4 million diamonds, which is really good because now we're up to 24.2 million diamonds. So if items don't sell, I can go back to buying items so that I can still make a little bit of profit. However, I did just stay AFK, and I was able to get rid of the Rainbow Knife Cat as well, which I think I made 1.3 million profit on, which, yeah, to be fair, is actually really good. And next, I was able to get rid of the Shiny Supercharge for just over 5 million diamonds, which is pretty good. So now we're back up to 45.6 million diamonds, and I'm going to go ahead and bid on this UFO. Now, this item has actually been really good for me in the past already because I made, I think, 4 million profit from this item in an auction, actually. So that is exactly what I'm trying to do as well. I was able to find some lucky egg enchants being sold at the same time, so we're picking those up, and yeah, at the moment, nobody else is bidding on that UFO, so I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get it. Now, nobody is bidding, and my bid is 26.2 million diamonds, but it sells for like 30, so yeah, I've been able to do that trade twice now on this series. I'm not complaining at all because that is actually a ton of profit if it sells, but of course it could go down in value, but I'm really hoping it doesn't. We're going to go ahead and list up those lucky enchants as well, 1.8 million, and we'll see if they sell. Now, I did go AFK, and I was finally able to sell my huge kangaroo, but I don't think I actually made profit on it. When I bought it, it was worth 68 million, and it went down by 4 million while it was in my inventory, which of course isn't too great, so I did think I lost a little bit on that item, which can sometimes happen. Of course, I'm not going to hide those trades because sometimes I don't make profit, and I want to show you guys that I'm not always winning, I'm not always getting a ton of profit. It is up and down all the time, but I am able to get rid of one of the lucky egg enchants, and if I'm being completely transparent, yeah, items are pretty hard to sell at the moment. I don't really know what's going on, but I find it so difficult to sell my items. I don't know if it's just the items I've got or the demand's going down, not too sure, but anyway, I am also going to be bidding on an exclusive pet, the huge balloon dragon. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, but I bid 4 million diamonds. We're going to see if anybody else bids for it, and I was actually able to win it, which did surprise me because I bought it for like 500k below the suggested price, but that's what happens with auctions. Sometimes you get really lucky, and I am going to go ahead and try and get 4.5 million, which really shouldn't be too difficult because this item has sold so easily in the past. And of course, yeah, it's like the first item to go. I don't know why, but for some reason it's like the best exclusive pet for me to sell. And I also want to say that exclusive pets are so good to make profit with. I've said it in pretty much every episode. If you can buy them for pretty cheap, definitely go ahead and do it because loads of people are trying to buy those exclusive pets, especially if they can't yet afford the huge pets. Now, I did get an extra 3.72 million from the high pegs, which I did get from the brand new event, if you're wondering where I got them from. So yeah, I guess that's kind of free profit. Of course, I'm not going to say no to that. Now, I'm going to go over to my mailbox because I noticed I had a few gifts. I just want to give a shout out to Haha Hee He2362 TV USA Clo or I'm so bad with names, by the way. And then we've got Epic Cookie Man XD. Hopefully I didn't really butcher any of your names, but thank you so much for gifting me items. If you do want to gift me anything, I'll leave my gamer tag on the screen right now. Now, of course, you don't have to gift anything, but it really does help the channel out, and it allows me to fund bigger giveaways and also make more videos such as key openings and a recent video that I did opening 100 global event gifts. But anyway, going back to the trades, I was able to find 2 of the huge potions being sold for 1.9 million, which is pretty cheap. Now, this isn't one of my bigger trades, but I decided to pick it up anyway, and I should be able to sell them for slightly higher than their suggested price, and we'll try and make a bit of profit on that. Now, this is an example of one of my best trading methods, because if I sometimes see a huge pet being sold, I won't buy it straight away, but I'll actually invite the person to a trade and see if I can underpay any more. Now, this is exactly what I was able to do with this huge lunar moth. I offered 60 million diamonds, and the guy accepted straight away, even though I think he was selling it for 63 million on his booth. So I've just made like 3 million more profit than I would have done before, which is genuinely insane, and I'm going to go ahead and list that up. I'm going to be trying to get 66 million diamonds, which is a little bit optimistic, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to find that anyway, because sometimes people just pay stupid prices for huge pets. We got the huge potions as well, and we're going to try and find 2.2 million for those. Now, at this point, I did actually end up going AFK for over 3 hours, and in this time, I was able to first of all get rid of one of my lucky egg enchants, getting around 1.6 million, which to be fair is okay considering their suggested price is quite a lot lower. And I was also able to get rid of the final one, so that's also like another 1.6 million diamonds. So yeah, we're looking pretty good, and we don't have too many items at the moment, especially now that we've sold 2 more of the huge potions, getting just over 4 million diamonds. We're now at 61.5 million, and this is finally the point where I'm getting rid of a huge pet. Of course, it is not the huge turtle because nobody wants that, but I'm getting rid of the huge lunar moth, getting 65.3 million, which is pretty decent. I paid 60 million, so that's like 5 million profit, which of course I'm not going to say no to. Auctions again are coming in clutch. I'm able to pay 3 million diamonds for this flex fluffy cat. Nobody else bid, so I was able to win it. I really thought somebody else was going to bid. I get really nervous every time I bid on an item because I think somebody else is going to try and take it off me. But yeah, we're going to list it up for I think 3.5 million diamonds, so I should be 3.6 actually, getting a little bit more optimistic than I thought. So we should be able to make a good amount of profit there. I'm buying even more huge potions. For some reason, loads of people are listing them for really cheap. I'm always happy to take them because people buy them off me really quickly, but I'm buying them all for 1.8 million. They're worth just over 2 million, so I'll be getting roughly 200k per one, which is decent. I'm going to try and get 2.2 million, which again is very, very optimistic, but I just want to try and get as much profit as I can. This time we're going back to exclusive pets, paying I think 500k below the suggested price for this nightmare spirit, which should be around 500k profit unless I list it for way more than the suggested price again. Now, I'm not going to lie, I actually forgot to list up the nightmare spirit, so you won't see that until the next clip, but I was able to just sell on the flex fluffy cat as well, getting another 3.56 million diamonds. We're at 112 million, not looking too bad, but I want that huge turtle to be sold right now. Now, I have found this booth here where a huge evil imp is being sold for slightly below the suggested price. I'm going to try and invite this guy to a trade and underpay even more. So I've offered 69 million diamonds. He might not accept, but I'm hoping he does, and that would be a good amount of profit. He said lowest he can do is 71. I'm going to see if he'll do 70. Now, I'm really hoping he takes this. I don't even know how easy it is to sell, to be honest, but I'm hoping that he will accept this trade. Even if I buy it for 71, there would be a good amount of profit in there. I'm going to say 70.5. I'm really trying not to go up to 71 million. Obviously, I'm going to try and maximize the amount of profit that I can make. And he did say okay, but if he's struggling to sell it, then I probably won't have the easiest time. But I'm probably going to try and get like 76 million. I'm going to list it up for that and see what happens. But there we go. We have bought a huge pet. Now down to 44 million diamonds. Let's go ahead and list it up. We do have the huge turtle. Hopefully that will sell soon because I'm struggling so much with that. But we have the huge evil imp. I've also got the nightmare spirit, which again I did say I've forgotten about. Before we do anything, actually, I'm going to go ahead and put those huge wizard Wizard Westies inside of an item box. I just want to make sure you guys know they are not part of a series. They are for the giveaway, so make sure you subscribe for that giveaway as well. But let's go ahead and list these items up for auction. So huge evil imp, we're going to be trying to get did I say 70? Not 76. Oh my god. What am I trying to list it up for? 76 million. I'm messing up at the moment. Right, there we go. 76 million. And then the Nightmare Spirit, I'm going to try and get 3.8 million, but I might have to drop the price on that as well. But for now, I think that's good. Yeah, I might try and buy 1 or 2 more items, because I still have 44 million to work with. Okay, this huge hunter right here is 2 million under the suggested price. We're picking that up straight away. You guys can probably notice when I find a really good offer, because I literally start filming straight away just so I can make sure that I can actually buy it. I do want to find 1 more item to buy. We have about 30 million diamonds to work with, so I guess let's see what we can get. And here we go. This is exactly the sort of thing I'm after. 2 Flex Fluffy Cats, way under the suggested price once again. Let's go and pick those up. And I still have 24 million diamonds to work with. I really want to see if I can find maybe 1 more item to buy. I've got no idea if I'm going to be able to win this bid, but I'm going to try and get this Anime Agony up here. Let's go ahead and put in a bid of 11.1 million. It's got 30 seconds left. There is another guy bidding for it, but I'm going to speed it up and come back when something changes. So I did get outbid, but I'm going to go up to 12 million diamonds for this, and hopefully I'll be able to get it. 4 seconds left, but I've got a feeling he's going to put in a late bid. Yeah, of course, I knew it. I wasn't going to celebrate too early. Let's go up to 12.5 million for this item. As I said, it is valued at 14.3. This would still be a good amount of profit. I'm willing to go up to 13.2, I guess. And I don't know what it is with this guy, but he keeps bidding at the last second. I'm going to do exactly the same thing to him. Let's wait until it's got like 2 seconds left and bid. There we go. That should annoy him. Okay, he bid again. He's getting annoying. I'm going to bid 1 last time. I promise this is the last bid that I'm going to put in. Otherwise, I'm not really making too much profit. So if he puts in another bid, then I'm going to let him have it. And he's going to bid at the last second again, isn't he? He's going to... Wait, maybe not. Okay, I was able to win it. We are now down to 11 million diamonds, which is the lowest I've had in a while. Let's have a look at these prices. I don't really think anything's gone down. So what I'm going to do is list up the Anime Agony. We're going to go for 14.5 million diamonds on that. Flex Fluffy Cat, we're going to try and get 3.6 million diamonds each for those. But now that I am very poor, I'm just going to sit AFK probably for about half an hour. If nothing sells, then I'll lower the prices. But for now, let's see if we get anything gone. And I was definitely able to get a few items gone. So the first item that I was actually able to sell, starting it off pretty simple, selling on the huge potion, getting 2 million diamonds. I think we still have 4 left. So it's an okay start, but we still need some more diamonds. So right after I was actually able to sell the huge hunter, I left that clip unedited just to show you that this guy actually bought 2 items back to back. So yeah, the huge hunter, I think I made like almost 3 million profit on that, which is insane. And then I'm also getting rid of the Flex Fluffy Cat for about 3.5 million diamonds. Pretty simple. I'll take that once again. And then I'm selling 4 huge potions. It definitely helps when somebody buys more than 1 item, because I'm just able to get diamonds so much quicker. And then moving on, I'm also able to sell on another Flex Fluffy Cat, which takes the total up to 46.4 million diamonds, which is pretty good, but I'm trying to get as close to 300 million as possible. Which is why this trade has been, first of all, long awaited, but it has helped me out so much because I was finally able to sell the huge turtle. Now, we still made a good amount of profit here. I think I bought it for under 160 million, so we've made at least 6 million diamonds profit, which is good. Trust me, I'm not going to be buying this item again in the future, but I'm so happy that I was able to sell it. That takes us up to 212 million diamonds, and then I sold 1 more item, which is the Nightmare Spirit, getting another 3.36 million diamonds, taking us up to 216 million. Now, I know I did say I was going to try and get as close to 300 million as possible, but I think I'm going to leave it there because we've sold the huge turtle, which probably was like my biggest achievement so far. Now, I still have the huge evil imp, but it has gone down in value a little bit, so I'm going to hang on to it until it sort of goes up in value, or I get at least 74.5 million. The Anime Agony did go down a little bit, but I'm still listing that for 14.5, so hopefully I'll be able to sell that in the next episode. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for episode 11. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If you made it this far, go ahead and comment huge evil imp down below. I just want to see how many of you are actually watching to the end of the video. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Goodbye.